How's it going, y'all? Rowdy Riles back with another video. We are coming at you with more Jada toys today. We have dhalsim and Bison. So super hyped to get these two out of the box because Jada Toys is super fire. So with all that being said, let's take a closer look at the box and we'll get these bad boys open. Taking a look at the front of the boxes, you can see they both have their health bars and it's in that arcade style like the rest of the figures. Ultra Street Fighter 2, dhalsim, and Bison. And of course, we've got the figures in there as well. On this side, once again, it's shaped like an arcade cabinet. Ultra Street Fighter 2, the final challengers, and we've got some anime portraits of some of the other figures from the game characters. On the back, of course, we get our character select screen with all the figures that Jada is probably going to make because we've seen a lot of the other ones that are down there at the bottom. And of course, we get some photos of the figures, dhalsim and Bison. On this side, Ultra Street Fighter 2, the final challengers with some other portraits of anime characters from the game, and then of course we get their little bios down there. Dhalsim, country of origin India, fighting style yoga, and that's all it says because the other stuff is in another language. And then for Bison, country of origin unknown, fighting style psycho power. So yeah, with all that being said, let's get these bad boys open. As you can see, I cut the tape on dhalsim and I did the same for Bison. So yeah, let's get them out of the plastic. Here is our Bison and dhalsim out of the box. As you can see, they scale differently because it is 1/12 scale, but they're all different heights, so that's really good. And the details and paint jobs on these are amazing. Like you can see, Bison's got those white out eyes. He's got the white or blue lining on his red suit and the silver and the black. Not a whole lot of colors on him. Same with dhalsim, but the colors that are there are painted well. Like that waistband around his waist is painted nicely. We've got the yellows all over dhalsim, and then of course we've got those, I believe the earrings are metal. I don't think the hoops around his arms are metal, but the earrings are definitely metal. And then we've got his, of course, skull necklace and his face paint. So yeah, they're both great looking figures, and I'm really glad to finally have them because a lot of people have been getting them and I've been super jelly. Checking out their height, Bison stands at about 6.5 inches. And dhalsim stands at about 6 inches. So yeah, a little bit of difference there, which is good. Going over their articulation, I guess we'll start with dhalsim because it's easier. Starting at the head, we get forward, backward. It is a separate barbell for the neck, double barbell, and a separate barbell for the head. So a lot of forward, a lot of back, a lot of side to side. Works really well. Shoulders come up over 90 degrees. We get a nice butterfly in there, a nice bicep cut, double elbows, which work really well. Of course, we get pegs on the elbows, back that far on the torso, forward that far. We get a barbell down there and at the waist. There is no waist cut or drop down, but legs come up that far, to the side that far, back that far. Double knee, can he kick his own butt with ease because he's got some big old foot. We do get a boot cut as well. And then of course we get some rockers for dhalsim. And his accessories, which are his stretchy limbs, are also articulated as well. But we'll go over the accessories in the accessories part of the video. But I did want to put Bison's cape on because we haven't shown it on yet, and he comes with it in the cape because it is wired, so technically it's articulated. So, you know, it goes whichever direction you want to put it because it's wired, so it's really cool. So forward that far, back. Oh, I knocked his head off. Would you look at that? So not back very far unless you want his head to come off, side to side. Shoulders come up about that far. Not blocked by these because these are also articulated as well. They're on a hinge. Butterflies, bicep cut, double elbows. We get a double articulation in the torso. Forward that far, back that far. Of course we get pegs on the wrists. Legs forward that far, back that far, to the side that far. Can he kick his own butt? Actually, yes, he can. We do not get a boot cut, but we get some rockers and some forward and backward on the feet. And yeah, like I said, both of these figures are really well articulated. They're really fun to play with and to pose around, and I'm really digging them. But who's to be surprised? It's Street Fighter from Jada. For accessories, we will start off with Bison, just because he has fewer and they're easier to deal with. And I wanted to show you all how this switches first. You're supposed to go from the back when you're taking off. You peg them off from the back, and then you've got those bare shoulder pads, and they're marked left and right. And when you put them on from the front, and they just kind of click in place. I don't know if you heard that, but they're supposed to just stay there, and they do, which is good. So that's his first accessory, is those swappable shoulder things. Then of course we get a power effect, which is a fist for him, so no stand because he doesn't need it for his effect, but it just goes right over his fist, which is really cool. Then of course we get an alternate angry head sculpt because it wouldn't be Bison without a scowl. And then we get 2 alternate open posing hands. So that is it for Bison's accessories. For Dhalsim's accessories, first of all, we get this alternate screaming head, which I have not messed around with yet, and it looks really good. Open hand. Like I said, those are real earrings. They move around, so I guess that's an articulation point. And I dropped it. But we also get swappable hands. We get an open palm and a curled fist hand for each hand. And then we get, I will swap out one of each for y'all. We get the bendy limbs. We get 2 arms and a leg, and they 2 arms, 2 legs, and they are bendy wires, so they can go however you want to use them. And you just, like for the leg, you just pull it out here, and you pop it in there, and then he's got his bendy leg. And then for the arm, you do the same, and it is built to withstand that, so don't worry about it. And then you've got a bendy arm and leg. And that is it for Dhalsim's accessories. And these are really cool. I was excited for these. I was like, they gotta be bendy. And of course they are, because why wouldn't they be? So he's just coming back and like, pwah, gum kick, pwah. First up, for scale and comparison, I know I said Dhalsim was a bad guy earlier, but he's not a bad guy. It was my bad. We have Dhalsim and M. Bison with Chun-Li and Ryu for some more Jaded Toys Street Fighters. For some more Jaded Toys, we have them with Mega Man and Chester, but Mega Man is also in Marvel vs. Capcom, so there's that as well. Speaking of Marvel vs. Capcom, here they are with Marvel Legends Hulk and Cyclops. We've got some articulated icons and some Adventure series, some Star Wars Black series, some Power Rangers Lightning Collection. Eventually at some point I'll get the Street Fighter / Power Rangers crossover stuff, some G.I. Joe Classified series, a couple of SH Figuarts, and lastly, for our new Jaded Toys Street Fighter comparison, we have them next to our Double Dose of Harley, the Mafex on the left, and SH Figuarts on the right. So with all that being said, y'all, I will say that Dhalsim and M. Bison are totally worth it, because Jaded Toys is just killing it. Probably my favorite toy company right now. They're just making amazing figures. I just saw the prototypes from Comic-Con with like Cammy and Blanca and Vega and Guile, and gosh, they look amazing. But for now, we have these guys, and they're super awesome. And if you think this video was super awesome, I always forget to ask y'all throughout the video, but make sure you like this video if you're watching this point, of course, pretty please. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. If you want to see my content like this one early, check my Patreon. It's $1 a month. And of course, comment down below. Let me know if you're excited for these figures, if you picked them up, if you're excited for the next wave, if you just love Jaded Toys like I do right now, how your day is going, all that good stuff, just let me know. I love you. I'll see you next time, and bye. Mwah.